Well, we're up here at Sea-Doo Sport and Leisure to pick up our brand new Sea-Doo Fish Pro Trophy. So these guys are awesome. We shopped around, tried to get a good deal, went to other dealers in Perth, but Lockie and the crew here were more than willing to help us out and gave us a cracking deal. And they got Sea-Doos for days, mate. So if you're chasing a jet ski, come down and see these guys. The accessories on this Fish Pro Trophy are just next level. I'm going to get Lockie to go through with you in just a few minutes to show us what's different from our original 2021 Fish Pro. But mate, I can't wait to get this thing in the water and give it a go. All right, so I'm here with Lockie from Sea-Doo Sport and Leisure. He's going to run through the goodies on my brand new Fish Pro Trophy. I had, like I say, the 2021 Sea-Doo Fish Pro Sport, which is a wicked ski. But this one here has just got some really cool features. So I'll just let Lockie go through with the difference between the first Sea-Doo Fish Pro that we had and the extras that this one now has.
Beautiful. We'll start from the front. The main thing you'll notice is the touchscreen Garmin. So as you can see, there's still buttons here as well, but you can touch, which is nice and handy.
So my last one, it wasn't touchscreen, it was just, you just had
all
to press the
buttons.
buttons. And,
yep.
Yeah,
Which probably would have been irritating.
It was a bit of a pain, yep.
On the left side, you've got an anchor system that's built into the side of the hull. So that's, once again, creates it nice and easy, rather than hiding it in your storage system there.
Oh, so that's got, that's already roped on, or?
Yeah, so look, it's set up to however you want it. You've got your rope in here, you tie it off to this cleat, onto the anchor, throw it in, and happy days. Nice and easy.
Yep, cool.
Another small feature you'll notice as well, you've got a USB charging system, which connects to your new dash. So it's got essentially like it's similar to a CarPlay. You can see that people are calling you.
Yep.
You can answer or decline. Obviously you won't be able to speak to them because there's no microphone. But you've got Navionics as well as a BRP Go app that you can download, and you can track where you're going with other riders. So,
okay, so it links up with other riders.
If we were riding together, I could see where you are, I could see where you're heading, you can set waypoints.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, super handy. This dash has a lot of awesome features. You'll probably have to get used to it compared to your other one.
Yep.
Because it's full LED.
Yep.
The next thing you'd have is your live well. You've got a button up here for an on, off, or a timer. So essentially it just sucks water up from underneath the ski, pumps it into the esky, so you can have a live well tank.
Oh, yeah. And that's the live well set up there.
Yep. Right connected here. It also acts as a deck wash. So it sucks it up through here.
Oh, okay.
Connects it here, and you got a live well, as well as a deck wash. Nice and easy.
Yeah, that's cool. That's handy actually.
It is.
If you're fishing, you get fish guts or squid ink or something like that.
Nice
it's so
and
good to be able to rinse it off straight away rather than get baked on there after the day.
One of the next biggest things that these models have is this swim seat. So essentially you just disconnect it. It's nice and easy to set up. Plug him in there. He pops on, swivels around, and if you go to the front hatch, you got a little backrest.
Oh yeah. Is that pretty stable?
Yes.
Like, have you actually had a go of it? Like,
I'm not much of a fisherman, to be completely honest.
Okay.
But I've seen people, they love it.
Yeah,
especially in rivers. Swivel around.
Yep. That's going to be pretty cool. I imagine it'll be pretty hard out in the ocean, but if it's nice and flat, you're in the bays and rivers and that sort of stuff, mate, that'd be a game changer, because it does get a bit awkward when you're sitting there fishing.
Yeah, exactly.
It'd be nice to stretch the legs and get a good vantage point from up there. Awesome. That's cool. So you could probably also modify that if you wanted like a leading pole. If you're standing up fishing, have a leading pole sort of thing.
Yeah, exactly right. Or I've seen people make a setup through here. And they connect it through there.
Oh, righto. Yep. Is that just the Q-Link?
Yeah, so this is just a link setup. I believe your 2021 model would have had it, but essentially you can bolt eskies, fuel tanks, heaps of things on there.
Awesome. Yeah, the other one had this really easy system.
I think the only difference as well is these come standard with the dual battery system.
Okay.
So with the Fish Pro Trophies, it's nice to have that reassurance that you got dual batteries, especially when you're sitting there cranking with the music and the Garmin.
Which is on all day. So the music's on when you're out there, and also the sounder. So yeah, dual batteries is definitely peace of mind.
Exactly.
We go a long way. We go out 30 odd miles. So
beautiful.
We can't push start this thing out of the water. So having dual batteries is a good thing.
Yeah.
And it's also got the toe tap.
Yep, so we've got a tow tap and a bilge pump installed. So essentially any time that you need to be towed, or if you want to tow it behind a boat, or you run out of fuel, hopefully not, but if you hit someone or someone hits you, you hit some reef, the way that these are designed, you need to have a certain tap installed so that you stop the water going through the motor.
So if you're towing it, it forces water up, is that right? It forces water up and, you know,
goes straight into the,
gets it where it shouldn't be.
through the jet pump into the motor, and yeah, creates a bit of problems. So we put this tap in, you essentially just turn it off.
When you're towing, and then
No problems towing, yep, you can tow that wherever you want. As soon as you go to start the ski again, turn it back on, nice and easy.
Cool, and you're saying these things have a bilge pump, so do they have a factory bilge pump? I was always under the impression they had a factory bilge pump.
So they have a scavenger pump, which is similar to a bilge pump. Essentially what it does is that the way they design them is they use the vacuum from the jet pump.
Okay.
So there's just two hoses at each side of the ski that suck the water up and push it out.
Yep.
But if you're going to be fishing out there with the waves coming in, crashing, you do definitely want a bilge pump to just push it out.
Yep. So you guys have done that. It's got a bilge pump in it. So where's the where's that? Chuck the water out.
Oh, how it just comes straight out the jet pump.
Oh, so it just dumps it back in the jet pump. Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, cool. So there's no separate port for it. Awesome. And where's the switch for that?
That just comes on with your ignition.
Oh, so what is that always running? Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Even if there's no water, and it's able to run dry.
It's not a problem. The the quality ones that we use, they just run all the time.
Yep. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. So every time the ignition's on, every time the ski's running, it's just constantly pumping.
Yep. Just gets it all out, make sure it's nice, especially because you've got a bit of weight as well.
Yep.
You don't want that water rear the hull filling up.
Yeah, exactly. Awesome. All right. So I suppose all that's next is to drop it in the water and see how she goes. But everything else is the same hull.
Yeah, same hull, same motor, same fuel tank. I mean, the Fish Pros are an awesome model that we don't have any issues with them.
Yep.
They're really just adding more features to them now rather than changing things that they don't need to change.
Yep.
I don't think they need to go to a 230 motor. The way that they're designed with the rear extended, they sit in the water lovely.
Yep.
So they get plenty of speed. But yeah, I think they've just hit the nail on the head with this one.
I suppose you've got the speed, go by 325 and
exactly right.
have it all there.
Have some fun.
I suppose with supercharging that, you sacrifice a bit of fuel economy.
Yep.
From memory, my last one got really good fuel economy. I got about 200 k's out of it, out of a tank.
Yep.
You know, out of roughly about 65 litres. So.
With this new dash, it will tell you distance to empty as well, which is
will
good.
it?
So, yep.
That's handy.
Yep.
That's handy. Like I say, you sort of, it's a bit of a guessing game when you're
exactly
35
right.
mile out and you go, okay, have I got enough to get back? But yeah, that's awesome. No worries. Awesome. Oh well, that's that. We'll get the cruiser, hook it up, and we'll make a move.
No dramas.
Awesome.
Thanks very much.
Good on ya.
Pleasure.
Thanks, buddy. Just wanted to say a massive shout out to James from Sea-Doo Sport and Leisure for hooking us up with this ski, man. It's wicked. Really appreciate the help, and the service at this place is second to none. So if you're chasing a ski, don't go anywhere else. Come down to Sea-Doo Sport and Leisure. See James, Lockie, those two guys there, and the guys in parts are really helpful as well. So get down here, grab a ski, and get out and enjoy yourself. Well, we didn't get far. We picked the ski up from Sea-Doo Sport and Leisure, and we've come to DC Detco. We've come to see Daniel. He's going to work his magic on some custom flooring on the back of the ski. So I'm keen as to see what it's going to be like. But as we know, Daniel from DC Detco is the man to see for all your flooring needs. Have a look at this weapon. So we've just come back the day after dropping this ski off to DC Detco, and I tell you what, man, this thing looks insane. I absolutely love what he's done with it. Just the color scheme and the design is cool as. Check this out. This is next level. I absolutely love it. How's that? One thing that I'll say, if you do think about doing this, that there, your knees cop a flogging on long rides. So you know, get some of that foam flooring put there. It does help your knees out. But check that out. We've got a cool fish ruler there. Yeah, this is wicked. I knew he was going to do a good job, but yeah, this is absolutely 10 out of 10. Come and see Dan, DC Detco. He'll sort your ski out and you'll have something as cool as that. So the time has come for me to finally get the jet ski home. I've just picked it up from Oceanic Fabrication. They've done a little a special little thing for me. They built me a custom aluminium trailer, and this thing is absolutely killer. It's built to handle the most extreme conditions you can throw at it. Corrugations, you know, you want to go up steep point, this trailer is just, yeah, is awesome. Check this out, this is wicked. That is sleek as. So the only thing we've got to do is we're just going to put the we're going to jerry can holder on one side, we're going to put the spare wheel on the other side. That's the only two things we've got to do, and that's about it. But totally transforms this this package into an absolute killer setup. The reason I've gone bigger tyres is because these things here, I don't know if you've ever dragged a jet ski through the sand with a standard Dunbier trailer or just your factory trailer. It's like pulling a sea anchor through the sand. So with the bigger tyres, we intend on going to some pretty remote beaches and that. We can let these down, and they should just sit up on top and just be a lot easier to tow. So, but yeah, this trailer is as like tough as it looks. It's still nice and light, being aluminium. This thing is just wicked. So I bought this thing about 3 weeks ago and I haven't even had it in the water. It's been going from Sea-Doo Sport and Leisure to DC Detco and then to Oceanic Fabrication. And yeah, I'm just hanging to get this thing in the water, but that's a killer setup. If you need anything like this done, you know, they don't only do boat trailers, they do jet ski trailers and all sorts of stuff. Come and see Aris from Oceanic Fabrication, and he can whip you up one of these in no time. I couldn't be happier with it. It's insane. Absolutely love it.